Hey ladies and gents, and welcome to my FIFA 21 reaction video. I have to say I'm bitterly disappointed. The fact they've merged the Madden and the FIFA together, I mean, I don't think anyone else has ever mentioned this. I mean, does it just bother me or does it bother anyone else? Because that really did do my head in, to be honest. The fact that, you got Madden and then you got to FIFA, then it goes back to Madden, then it goes back to FIFA. Just keep them separate. And obviously the thing they're trying to promote here is, you get to feel the game, obviously through the new gamepads that are coming out for the Xbox and PlayStation, where you're going to be able to feel the game more, and that's what the whole heart thing's around. Right at the end, it was so funny because I was watching on the live stream, and the amount of dislikes as soon as everyone found out that it was still on Frostbite. And I think that's going to be the same for PES. I think you're going to find out that PES is going to be on the Fox engine once again. For me, that's not a bad thing for PES. But for FIFA, I really do think they have to get away from this engine. The developments have been really, really slow since they moved to Frostbite. And they just don't seem to be able to get any more out of it. It's the same game year after year. They did state that this is in-game footage that we're seeing. And I've got to be honest, if you look at this and you probably look at previous versions of FIFA, you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference between FIFA 16 and FIFA 21. So we're nearing the end of the trailer, but I really just can't get away from the fact they merged Madden and FIFA together. That to me just shows they don't know the difference between a football game and an American football game. And for me, this is just a massive L. And like I said, when this ending came up and the Frostbite in the bottom right corner showed up, yeah, the dislikes went through the roof. So let's look at some of the documentation they've put out. So feel the game, controller haptics, sense the impact of shots, passes, catches, kicks, tackles and hits with immersive controller haptics. A new DualSense controller on the PlayStation 5 with rich and responsive haptic feedback deepens the gameplay experience, letting you feel the rhythm of the game in your hands. So that's what I think the whole heart thing was about during that trailer. So it's all about getting to feel the game through your controller. But I can imagine after a while you're going to be turning that off because it's going to be a distraction. I think this bit of information here is one of the most interesting I've seen. So it says more detail, lit next level everywhere. Deferred lighting and rendering. Authentic new environments unlocked by a new deferred lighting system create ultra-realistic football experiences and player fidelity, enhancing the game in every part of the stadium. Now PES in PES 2020 introduced volumetric lighting, and that really did enhance the game's graphics and look and feel, and the same for PES 2019. So we could see a big difference in FIFA 21, but we'll just have to wait and see. Detailed to separate the best from the rest. Reimagined player bodies. Next-gen technology creates deeper definition in player physiques, while dynamic lighting accentuates details such as faces, hair, kits, and uniforms to take athletes to a whole new level of realism. So again, they're looking at the graphical side of the game, but they're also focusing on the sort of the way the players move. And to be honest, it has been a little bit robotic the last few years, and it's definitely something they need to improve. Realism reimagined, stats-driven player movement, real-life athlete data feeds into the Madden animation engine to create fluid, athletic player movement when accelerating, running routes and changing direction. Enhanced animation technology in FIFA enables you to experience ultra-responsive and realistic player movement. I was a bit disappointed in this, to be honest, because they mentioned it in Madden, and then they mention it, a little piece in there about FIFA. But surely the player stats have always had an impact on the player movement. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. This one here is the icing on the cake for me. Emotion is everything. Off-ball humanization, whatever that means. From adjusting shin pads in the 89th minute to screaming for passes in the end zone, player humanization unlocks the most authentic character behaviors ever seen in a sports video game, letting you see the detail and feel all the emotion of football at the highest level. Again, why are they mixing Madden with FIFA? Like end zone, screaming for passes in the end zone. Come on, that's Madden all over. But okay, who cares? Fix your game. Get the gameplay right. Add stadium cameras. Come on. Look at what PES is doing, and then maybe take some inspiration. Don't just churn out the same garbage year in, year out. And finally, it's in the game. Gameplay immersion. New contextual player, bench and fan reactions let you feel the explosive passion of a last-minute winner or a game-changing touchdown. And pre-game cinematics deliver an unprecedented matchday experience to immerse you in the sights and sounds of professional football. Bloomin' heck. We've heard this year after year after year. EA need to change the tune. It is time. We've had enough. You know, I'm a fan of football games throughout. I've been playing football games all my life, all different types. I'm not a PES fan. I'm not a FIFA fan. I will just play the best football game. In 2014, PES 2014 absolutely sucked. 2015 sucked. So I was playing FIFA 14 and FIFA 15 because I actually enjoyed them. They weren't too bad. But then FIFA 16 came out, 17, 18, 19 and 20, all relatively the same, all utter trash. They just seem to get worse and worse and worse. They need to have some real innovations, just like there's no spark there at EA. Where's the spark? Where's the drive to create something new? Everyone just falls into the same trap. Oh, new licenses, a lick of paint, job done. There you go buy it. Everyone goes mad, buys it, goes crazy. After a month or two, they go, actually, this is still the same crap we've been sold the last few years. And I've had enough, and hopefully you guys have had enough, and we have to make a stand. But thing is, we'll all end up buying it because it's another football game, and we want to see what it's like. And then EA just go, oh, well, we got the money in the pockets, money in the bank, lovely jubbly. That's all from me, ladies and gents. Obviously, it's early days for FIFA 21. We just have to wait for more information to come out. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be sure to read those. Thanks a lot, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.